Всем привет, и с вами Муадиб, и мы продолжаем прохождение The Outer Worlds. Сегодня у нас будет встреча с министром. Итак, начнем. Так, начнем наше путешествие. Надо подкатить в бар к охраннику. Сейчас посмотрим, что у нас из этого получится. Радужное послевкусие. Так. Обратно в бар прошел. Йо-йо-йо-йо. Есть что попить? Хочу выпить.
Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche. Oh. Maverick Johnston's about to release his new picture. From what I hear, they've already started shooting. I don't believe in work. Work is for automechanicals and lower classes.
О, классовую борьбу. Вы серьезно, да?
I don't mean to sound cruel. There's nothing wrong with working. It's just so unnecessary. Why bother? We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Ну, пока. Мы с вами разберемся с тобой. Ну и что? Нет?
The others took me out to celebrate on account of me. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard. That means I got a key to the minister's estate. Yep, I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions. That's a great.
Хо-хо-хо.
Here's to. Hey, you. Wow, listen to me. I'm so. Who am I kidding? Oh. Oh. Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him.
Так, мне надо водяру. Где взять ее?
Please allow me to... Request confirmed. Dental studies have shown that...
Так. Купить. 10 водок. Давай 10. Сейчас напоим этого парня.
Hey. Wow. Oh, laws. I really shouldn't. I'll have the... You sure...
Preparing bodily waste.
I don't feel so good.
О, да. Пошли.
I just need to sit down.
Ты сдох? Куда тебя потащило, друг? А, на улице столики есть. Ладно, я думал, заглючила игру. Сэм, за мной. Погнали. Нам много дел делать.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, nothing. Laws, I knew it. You got... I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing. And so what if I... They escaped, and before I could coax them back, even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
Я помогу тебе.
Really? They haven't... Please, do take care. Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big humming and pipes. What? Something...
Пошли выполним квест. Так. Погнали. Так, надо же задание поменять, да? Дневник. Привет! Прыска.
Sister Sweet.
Иди сюда! Мани. А тут, я не знаю. Денег. Умри! Сам держись! Воу! Так. О! Феликс. У тебя же прицела нет, как ты в меня попадаешь? Убили. Обидненько, обидненько. Что делать теперь? Я не знаю. Так. Хочу министра спросить. Ладно, пошли обратно. Может, он мне потом поможет чем. Тут верстачок есть. Да? Так, выбрать обратно квест. Угу. О, у меня на винтовке нет патронов. Так, сохранимся сразу. Так, надо свои таблеточки нюхнуть. Чё они такие сильные? Наверное, не то оружие какое-то использовали. Бля, я патронов в тебя всаживаю, тебя уже... Чё? У меня патроны сейчас на всем закончатся. Капец. Так. Блин, надо, наверное, рукопаши наши. О, да. Сохранится. Что тут? Работает ОМОН! Такая себе пушка. Дыши в ингаляции. Да умришь ты. Крыс. Когда плазменный винтовку все взять. А ингаляции-то нету. Так, а что у вас тут есть? открылась, ты видел? Ну иди сюда. Пойдем искать. Сейчас обратно будут их кучить. Сохранимся, конечно. Ну чё. Далее я иду. Ой-ой-ой! Сейчас будем жареную ящерицу есть. Или что это? Отстань от меня! Сэм, убей ее! О, урон 400, мне нравится. Да, только они ничем не отличаются. Ну ладно. Снайперская винтовка нам пригодится. Погнали. Выход. Это мой джиггернаут бесполезный, я смотрю. С большим пулеметом. Так. Здравствуй.
Any luck finding? Truly? Why this is Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent. Thank you for your help. Now.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
Трущобы должны показать. Думаю, будет аллюзия на подземный новый мир. 100%.
All SAM units have been programmed to obey customer directives.
These are thought to have been programmed by the board. Whole colony's been programmed by the board.
Не, я там не прогнул. Сохранимся. Канализацию нельзя уйти.
Area analysis. Squeaky clean.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors. This ultimatum brought to you by... That's funny. Sure you are.
Так, у меня есть ключ. У меня есть ключ. А как туда добраться? Ага. Сохраняемся. Прыжок.
What was that?
What's up, boss?
Ну, посмотрим, что это нам... Посмотрим, что это нам дало. Так. Можно было просто посылку забрать, да? Блять. Ну, ладно. Короче, ладно. Звездные пираты в атаку, мать вашу. Я должен умереть. О! Я пошутил, я пошутил. Никто умирать не должен. О, да. Умри! А как мы будем с боем выходить, походу, да? Да. Левел. Отлично. Просто броня сапера. Да. О. Я понимаю, я тут разбогатею. Я все украду. Что тут? А где бабки? Мне нужны ваши деньги. Странно, а он что, не услышал выстрелы в первом этаже? Окей, не услышал, так и не услышал. Не лучше.
What was that?
Это что?
How did you get in here?
Спокойно. Сюда.
You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me?
I don't know if I trust this so-called...
If this is about another Aether Wave clip or radio spot, you may kindly drugs, of course. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine.
I ain't buying it, boss. I said we check him for drugs.
Oh dear, I don't think I can... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my...
So the chairman's a crook who can't be trusted? Who knew?
Please, whatever it is that brought... After seeing this place, is it really a stretch? I've been confined to this house for years, and even I... Whatever Rockwell's doing...
Вот я не верю.
doing it from the HHC
Вообще не.
headquarters.
If by look for details, he means knock things about and take what we like.
That's certainly one way.
If it's dirty, it's a job.
It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Right? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Are you not? We're talking about busting into the chairman's office here.
We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of... Also... Now we've... But only board employees... There might be a... When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suite, where the chairman's office... Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much... The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would... I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait, please. But they need to know what's happening. What isn't on? I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help. Large enough, I assure you. In the name of the architect, what? It's...
Чё-то, мне кажется, нас развели. Я что уверен. Блин, мы классную арку потеряли. Так, погнали. А как отсюда вылезть? А, ножки. Бля, ноги поломал, да? Поломал. Их вообще не смущать, что я со стволом лажу по городу?
There. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me. Nothing exciting ever happened around here.
Если не будешь.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
А, так, что, я не зря ж убеждения прокачивал, правильно?
What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just take that off your hands.
Fort's just showing off.
Взятки. Прогнивший капитализм. Так.
Sparkling.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Альциону Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Так. Убеждения давай качнем до 80. Ладно. Погнали.
State your business. Please step away. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescents. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry. I was gonna say, look. Yes?
Don't worry, boss, I got a plan. First, we get ourselves some tossball sticks, right? Then we sidle up to him all politely.
Switching to deep scrub.
Глубокая очистка. Так, погнали. Что у нас тут? Феликс, ворюга. И наш любимый Сэм. Сэма надо улучшить будет. У него был огнемет. Так.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery. Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible. Ah, oh, you were being serious. Will there... Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you? I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former... I suppose...
Не смотрит?
Disorder detected. Minimal.
Так, алкоголь пригодится, чтобы напоить кого-нибудь. Да. Мани. Красиво.
afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Что-то разводни компа. Погнали отсюда. Все очень просто получилось. Можно было просто через верх пробраться, правильно? Я всех убил. Ну окей. Кем не бывает. А не сделаешь. Со всеми бывает. Так. Пойдем посмотрим, и что у нас там. Угу. Вау, а как у вас тут все по-богатому? Есть, да? Брат.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off.
What level clearance?
Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rock... I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any...
Завалить его.
Guess I'm seeing things.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out to sea. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? Counting clerks?
Не говорите, что мне всех убивать надо. Не хочу убивать никого.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
You see any sprats loose up here? Definitely don't touch them.
Ничего, никакого NPC нету, поболтать с ним.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared. Like I said. And you're...
Надо было запугивание. Ну, чё ты?
Huh? What was that?
Вы чё, прикалываетесь?
Huh? Here they come!
Там убей всех!
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Ох, ребята, натворили мы делов. Еще хуже, чем экипаж Фаерфлая. Так, короче. Что, короче? Воу.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
My mysterious sprat savior. But what... On the other side of the lab? Why, that Oh, I really shouldn't be doing this. But you did... If you're...
Developing new Caloritos flavors may not be collaborative, but our work is vital to the cause.
Есть.
Clean up the competition.
Да ладно.
Invasive contaminants.
Воу! Вбили. Это печально, да. А я не сохранился, да? Сохранился.
What? Something's
Looks like
not
we're-
right.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Ну да, отлично. Отстань от Сэма! Так сдайтесь, если не хотите умирать. Так, элитное брание мне надо. Ну, всем лежать, сука! Ну, кто? Здесь тут какая-то творится. Интересно, я ноги себе не поломаю? Не вообще спрыгнуть что ли? О, да. Так, сохранимся на всякий. Вы можете не бояться, я вас мочить не буду. Так, я не понял, как в ту комнату зайти. Эй, пофиг, невозмутимо. Дама. Так, так. Чё я не могу перепрыгнуть? Обратно ноги промал. Так, еще мы сделали. А мы всех убили. Ну ладно. Ну, натворили мы чудес, да. Натворили. Что сделаешь, что сделаешь. Натворили, натворили. Ну, бывает. С кем не бывает. Интересно, за мной охоту хоть не устроили еще.
What was that?
Ой, мне походу с боем придется пробираться. Так, ладно, давай подождем. Это убрать. Броню еще. Ходим с боем. Что-то я тут устроил. Прям фильм «Схватка». Ну, я чуть-чуть тут поразвлекался, да. Только всем лежать. Слушай, а та мадам, которая наводку дала, у нее и проблемки будут. Или у нее даже искусственный интеллект есть. Ну, а что ты надеялся? У меня тактический дробовик, как. Кто тут еще хочет, мать вашу? А ну иди. Ой-ой-ой, у тебя большая пушка. Ингаляция. А ну убери всю плюшку от меня. Я тут закон. О-хо-хо, ему ручки оторвало. Так, что? Погоди, я перезаряжусь. Вот мой кораблик. Как в него попасть, я не помню уже. Ну шо? Обворовали? Продавца оружия? Ну, я не хотел. Ну, честно у них. Ладно. Блин, я не помню, как это выглядит.
I only wish they weren't showing us. Ooh, down there. A new ship.
Что, готовы? Сейчас будем пробиваться с боем. Я думаю, мы уже рассказали, что мы здесь, да? Уходим, уходим, не ввязываемся в бой, не ввязываемся.
Captain, if you're looking for crewmen, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky. Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain? We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. I request... If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Huh?
We gotta talk about this. If we wanted the board's attention, we got options. Piracy, vandalism, we want to put some fear in the board, right? Working for the board always costs. It was? I know we're freelancers and all. We take work where we can find it. This is how the board gets you. A job here, an errand there. I appreciate.
I've kept myself. All I need now is the dimethyl. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with two working lamps can see this colony slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from a night. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board That's not a plan. That's a goddamn... That makes two things we don't have. Time and chemicals. None of this was... Human test subjects. Oh, that's... Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. Those poor people, they must have... You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, do you realize what this means? No, it wasn't. We have... Well, let's see. We have at least some of the chemicals. We have your ship, and we... Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? The board's go... We need to get... Merciful gibberish. We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of... Yes, exactly.
understand a word you said, Doc. All I know is...
Yes, excellent. I approve.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms.
Well said. Whatever. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to... Once you've skipped the Hope... I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The board would have a... You absolutely should. The adjutant... I think you should use the... Use...
Так, ну на делов мы натворили. Прям агенты какие-то двойные. И кого мы убьем в конце? Убьем всех и станем сами у руля. Да.
Crew report. Ioka is drunk. Surprise. Caution. Unexpected turbulence may cause loose containers to topple from the upper shelves. If you are crushed to death, I'll need to find a new captain.
Давай посмотрим, что у нашего экипажа происходит. Не, у них
Anyone.
Training done. Scanning for... Thank you, Sam. All Sam units travel fully. Did you know Sam units are capable?
Так, ладно, полетели отсюда. Я думаю, на этом мы закончим. Увидимся в следующих сериях. Всем пока. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. А я погнал. Все.